Well then, good evening all. Welcome back to yet again another stream. A bit of a sad one today. We're doing a castle set, as in reality they have, well, in the morning it'll go to 23 days left until they're withdrawn from service. Trains, good evening, how you doing? Yeah, on Friday, be 3 weeks. 12th of December, no more. To be fair, they've done quite well, haven't they? They've had quite a few life extensions. Yeah, not too bad, just Jones. Tired. But other than that, relatively alright. Watch isn't even saying I slept last night. Tell you what, doesn't feel like it. What's I going to do? Mark that on. Lovely. Get all the factors up. Oh god, trains. I'll refund them. I've got just some exams in a few weeks' time. It's going to be brutal. That up. Also, don't know if the quality looks higher tonight. Got to drop the settings down to review. Lord have mercy. Yeah. Not a very good train as turbo. It was alright. It's the best one in the game at the moment. But still. Lovely, it's all fired up. Good morning, HST. 10 o'clock. Do we make to Charlie? 2-0. Or are we in earlier service? I fear we're way earlier. Like 2 hours. Is there a 10-10? No, there isn't. Amazing. Oh, it's meant to be a 10-12. On Charlie 7-2, Pad Penzance. We'll take that. It's 060, isn't it? It is. Not really sure trains. Top of my head. Max and Henry, good evening. How you both doing? Do you have any options for trains? Any ideas? I was going to deflect that over. Oh, on time. Because to be honest, I looked at last train. You know, I was annoyed. My train is in service. It's 004. It was actually up to Exeter today. It was one driver's last trip, I believe. My trains. I've gone off what the set was today. It was these two. I'll have a look when 98 has been. I don't know. I don't keep track really. Ooh, 98. It's gone to Lara. It's with 186. Hello TSC. And hello XO St Thomas. I think the station that was once going to will go to being a request stop. I don't believe there's huge passenger volumes. No trains. 187. That's back in service now as well. After it burst the fuel tank. Max, you'll remember that. Remember there was a big discussion about it. But it's back. Actually, is 188 back? I hope so. It's not out of miles. No, it's not. It's got 24 days. Or 23, if you want to consider today basically over. I mean, it's 9 o'clock, so. Harry, just as long as you're not going to play Mariah Carey again. Because that's what ticked me off last time. Considering you know full well not to play copyrighted music. And yet, first of all, a Christmas song. It's just past mid-November. Or if you're playing copyrighted music, no. So I know full well that's copyright. November 26th. Yeah, I suppose so. For me, I'd probably consider 25th. You know, a month to go. Month, maybe 24th, because then Christmas Eve. I'd say 24th. No, Henry. Not November 1st. No. Late November. If it even has to be November. Yes, I know I'm speeding. I'm within the allowance. I'm allowed 3 miles per hour. Yeah, I'll tell you something that does feel like Christmas is coming. It's freezing, isn't it? At the moment it's 2 degrees. And what's the feel like? Saying 3 rainy days in a row. Brilliant. Oh, feels like -8. Right. Brilliant. -2 degrees, feels like -8. Brilliant. Come on, gang. Oh my god! Every single time! Every single time. That's 3 times in a row now. The same spot. What is wrong with this thing? My god. Right. Who wants to wait 20 minutes? Because I sure don't. 3 times. Started with the turbo. This thing's been running dead slow as well. This Firefox has just been putting random files into my downloads, which I'm pretty sure are viruses, because I've deleted them, and lo and behold, it's a bit quicker. So, what should we talk about for 20 minutes then? Well, Henry, what other explanation is there? I deleted all the files it's been downloading. Lo and behold, in 5 minutes, we'll probably do it again. And as soon as I delete them, it speeds up. One four two. I don't know, trains. Not really sure. I'm not too bothered. I've been looking at the nuclear pack though, which seems to be alright. The flask does annoy me though, because it's a newer version of the flask, which, okay, we get to get that variant, the FNAD. But you look at the West Coast Layers, uses that body of wagon, or that body of the FNA, when it's the older version. So, yeah. Also go into Plymouth with them, or, well, on Riviera line towards Plymouth. That is dodgy. Especially what they've said in the notes for it is very dodgy. So I've been apprehensive what I've seen. Let's find it. TSW News. Yeah. Yeah, I don't like that. The pacer though looks pretty decent. Looks roughly how it actually was, which I like. But it bothers me about their release notes for the 20. It bothers me. Yeah. One trains, yes. Virgin Valenta HST. 2+2 admittedly, but I believe it's 93 and 155. I believe it's 93 that doesn't work at the moment. I believe it's got like loose bogies, so it doesn't draw power, it just falls off. So Sorry about that, everyone. I've returned. Good God, trains. So about 45 to 50 years old. Blimey. What's new in TSW suggestions? Irish routes. No, that is not a bad shout. Dublin to Cork, Dublin to Port Russell Airport, and Dublin to Belfast. Quite good routes. Well, trains, I can sort of share that. Now, I'd be gutted if I'd be gutted if I never see, I was about to say 175. I'll be seeing them all the time soon. I'll be running around like a disease. Yeah, I'll be gutted if the 455s go and, I never see one. Because that would mean I've missed every single train that has a camshaft. Or every single camshaft EMU. I'd have missed a lot. Then again, 455s, well, the SWR ones technically aren't. They're Voslokepe motors. But still, they're derived from that. Well, trains, they'll be like Marmite. I know one of my driver mates is hating the idea of them. The 180 was an absolute disaster when he was driving them, and now he's having to drive their sister units. And especially since, he's a very hardcore HST. So it really, really annoys him that HT's leaving. Plus, he also signs 08s and things. So, either way, he's fuming about, all the decisions and things. He's not looking forward to 175s because he's had poor experiences with 180s. He really likes HSTs. He's probably more comfortable driving them than IETs and DMUs. I wouldn't say so, trains. You're replacing, 4-coach trains with much smaller, width-wise for a start. I think also length-wise, you're replacing 4-coach trains with 2 and 3. Does not make sense. No point, trains. No point painting them. Why would you do that? GBR's taking over, isn't it? Just a wasted effort. It will be interesting to see whether we'll have enough units to start service. Because M175's awful. Cannot pull themselves over them banks. Full train of passengers, they won't be able to do it. Bet you they just won't do it. Oh, lovely. All testing's cancelled today. What amazing trains. None of them are run. Right. The teleport's Dawlish. We'll do this again. Yeah, I don't understand half logic and management at the moment. You know. I also want to replace the Gronks as well. Because we don't need them anymore. We do though. We do badly need Gronks. Especially when the alternative, you know, when the alternative is 57s. Oh my god. Why? OOM'd? Is my RAM dying? Have I got 40 sticks of RAM in here? Because it never should OOM this quickly. System. About 16 gig of RAM. Doesn't feel like it. Feels like there's 8. Genuinely feels like 8 gigs of RAM. Feels like there's barely any RAM in this thing at all. Just OOMs. I cannot drive west of nearly Turflock. Can't drive west of it. The game just says no. So we're now wasting over 20 minutes sorting this out. Well, trains. At least they want to get new stock in. We just get an old stock that we know doesn't work. You know. Why is Firefox installing more files? As if I've not just deleted a whole bunch. Because I don't trust it. And it's installing more. My god. Oh, Trent, saying that, 333s are being upgraded, I believe. Other way, if you could find a train worse than the Caradias, I'd be surprised. Well, trains, I don't think. It depends. But they are being upgraded. Like new, an entirely new announcement system. Right, if this crashes again. Well, trains in the Caradia family, I'd prefer 180s over 175s. I'd like to see a 180. One seven fives. I've seen it. That's it. I'm not a fan of 175s anyway. They're really not doing well. They can't pull themselves over any bank, ever. They struggle up Hamadan. Somehow they can cope with the Rattery. Don't know things great. I said, you look at the Caradia timeline, they're not good trains. The 175s have set themselves alight. What, 4 times? Or 4 times in 2023? I said the 180s set alight on one of my drive mates. Trains, they're a train I wouldn't mind seeing. Especially at high speed. Gotta love a bit of engine thrash. Yeah, let's see whether the train sim crashes again. If it does, I just won't bother. It's going to crash 3 times on stream. Does my head in. Really does. Still Trains, good evening, how you doing? Yeah, I think everyone will miss these things. The good old HSTs. I mean, we were the first region to get them down here. First region to get them, what was it? 75? So, you know, over the 50-year lifespan, I mean, they've been downhill all the time. First to get them, second to last to get rid of them. Scott will be last next year. Right, will it crash? If it does, I'm not going to be happy. Right, what time is 2 Charlie 20? David's Penzance. What do you mean 1 minute early? From Ivy Bridge. And Totnes, actually. Alright. Let's see if not putting a turbo makes a difference. Yeah, SGR wasn't bad. Starting that grid was mental. There's so much torque. Like torque roll. It's mental. And that engine room, being 5'10", not a fun experience. Right, will it crash? Please do not, game. Please. Welcome back, trains. Yeah, 045. Not bad loco. Not bad. Surprised it didn't die on Sunday. Because people were thrashing that thing to a high hell and back. Shouldn't really be being thrashed from off straight to full. That's one easy way to say goodbye to a head gasket. And suddenly you've got oil just in the combustion chamber. And then you're burning oil. And then eventually runs out of oil. It was producing a lot of blue clag, which is concerning. Yeah, I did 103 on the Sunday. Not too bad of an experience. Yeah, the engine room is awful. Trying to climb through that engine room is painful. No idea how some people did it while the engine was running, because I shut it back down before I went in there. Probably trains, yeah. I mean, they're quite reliable. Yes, Henry, I know it's been 29 minutes. Can't help the game crashing, can I? I'd love to be able to, but it just keeps crashing on me. Henry, that can cost an absolute bomb. Looks to be stable. Ish. Oh 045 or 103. I'm biased to say 103 because I started up. 045 isn't bad, but I do prefer 103. I don't know. Max, what would you say was glaggier? In 45 startup though, that was... yeah. That was bad. It's all stable now. Six vehicles. Yeah, it's not with any issues, I don't believe. Lovely. I feel like an idiot if this is wrong. It's Echo 88, isn't it? If it isn't... I know my area. 2 Charlie 20 at 088. Coastal trains, I'd say 103 is pretty good. I like it at least. Sometimes, you know, a boring livery's alright. Should be Bounds trains. You're thinking, what's closer? Because I believe it went off to Bounds Green. This sounds more logical. You know, for an incident that side of Peterborough, I'd have thought it would have gone to, well, thought it would have gone to Bounds. It's a shame that the unit has missed Remembrance Day. Overalla. Really, trains? Nothing. Well, apart from the liveries. There's no, like, special event. So I'll see GWR do Poppies to Paddington. Sleeper being one of 8. I'm happy this year they kept 800 306 up near London, because last year it was derailed. But this year they kept up in London and then brought it into Paddington that morning. So at least they made it this year. I was annoyed when I found photos of it back from Eastleigh with no vinyls on, which I wasn't very impressed about. But at least GWR replayed it immediately. I'm not sure, Oscar. I'll have a look though. Lovely. You remember I adjusted the board back from back there, back to here, where it actually is IRL. Set the access point, which in reality isn't that steep. Yeah, roughly is here. It's actually very much elevated though. Should be about here. Which one does it say? 45428. Eric Tracy. That sounds familiar. Is it mainland certified? Ah. It says here limited mainline use. It's allowed to be on the main line between Battersby and Whitby. That's it. It's been fitted with TPWS and OTMR. But it's not a full mainline certificate. Oh yeah, no sorry trains. It is allowed to go to Grossman, but that's not on the main line, is it? It seems to be allowed to go to Whitby, which is interesting. Riley's Son, that sounds familiar. Do they sound familiar? No, based off of Manchester. Oh, it's Leaky Finders, isn't it? It's down here. Leaky Finders is an extra, I believe. Groman. I think it's the S that throws me off. Yes, Gromon. 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 July and August. Weimar. Northern Diesels between Gromon and Pickering. We set fire to the moors. There's a fair bit of that down here. What was it? It's Nunny that's done a lot of that this year. Cleared into Footness. About to pass the Southern Railway. Footness to Buckfastleigh. Brilliant line this is though. The video will be releasing at some point. I'm working on it, it's just... Let me pause it, just so this you don't go off and I miss it. 23 information cards so far, and I've not even done Saturday yet. It should be much slower than that. In hindsight. Oh no, we're fine. We're chilling. Oh god. You're seeing nothing here, by the way. No, I didn't overshoot by the power car and half of the first coach. Did not overrun at all. Tractor. Proper traction. English electric. Proper. There's a lot of trees missing in there. Yeah. There's a milk bottle just to be a cluster of trees. Okay, trains. Cheers for popping in, and yeah, have a good rest of your evening. You saw the group chats now.
Oh, hello.
Hello. I arrive.
Are we still live?
Yes.
We are still
Max has removed himself from Devon. Yeah. You up to anything fun at the moment, Oscar?
Am I up to anything fun? Planning charters, to be honest. I just done it. I couldn't understand how long to listen. 4, 5. Where is it? It's it. 4, 5, 4 to 8. It's on the North Yorkshire Moor. It's mainline certified.
From Battersea to Whitby.
Is that the only place it's mainline certified for?
Yeah, not a full mainline certificate. Literally just to get to Whitby. And then back to MYMR.
It's an interesting railway, the NY. I've only been there once. Anyway, right, give me. I need a. I want to do like a weekly rail tour.
Henry's rejoined.
Yeah, I have.
Henry, just warn you, he's still live.
I don't care. Anyway, Max, I'll be gone. I'll be at your house soon. Just give me a sec, Max. I found a 5D Mark III that 234 best offer. What about 225 or like 220?
I don't know.
I wonder. Anyway.
Okay, what a visit.
Well, it's not
Don't
been
know why
copyrighted
you're so-
tonight.
Well, not yet.
I could hear the bass boost and I was worried.
Yeah, when he
Why was
said
his mic? I could hear his mic.
He probably joined on his phone.
to be fair, the fact he said I don't care, I was so worried.
I thought it was gonna say like I don't know what it's gonna do. I think it's gonna end in a disaster.
It did. It nearly did last time.
Join us on our. I'm going to do a weekly round trip. Join us on our weekly.
I'm going to keep doing smoke for cards in the background. As I need to get that video done.
Did you? What about the one that we filmed?
Oh god, that. Oh. Yeah, I so that.
I'm going to do like a small version of the Northern Bell and announce some of my jokes because we can. How realistic is that? I don't know, but do I can, not really. Join us on weekly round trip. Countryside of Wales. But yeah, the new things are in thing. Okay, that is right. The new 8068s are in service now with the Chiltern. Sure, I saw the Jeff Marshall video.
Yeah, I don't watch Jeff Marshall anymore. I just stopped watching altogether.
Yeah, let's see. I want to try and see the last Mark III running service. What it used to be 3 coaches, but now they're 5, aren't they? They're classified as. I think on our RTT they'll be classified as 5. Which 68 was it there? Was it 68 020? No, it wasn't.
Which is one? We're nearly at Plymouth. I don't know what to do from there.
Into Lara.
Probably. I still need to find a way to basically round out. Or probably end up being about half an hour.
Yeah, Chiltern Railway are kind of cooking. They're refurbing literally like everything.
Yeah, well, Chiltern are refurbing things and people are liking it. GWR are refurbishing things and everyone hates it. I can see why. What if I've got any journal 232? What condition that was in? Came back. Our gen rider is on mute.
Availability.
What time is this on the card? $15:34.
Valley, 7 Tunnel Junction. So is it 7 Tunnel Junction? Is that what it's called? STJ.
Yeah, Southampton Junction. It's TJ.
Yeah, 7. It is. I did get it right for once. Okay.
Just trying to push out the info cards. I don't want to disappoint everyone because the SDR was such a big event. You know, I have 17 gigs of videos from both days. You know, jam-packed event. It'll be split into 2 parts, one for each day. Saturday will be a video, Sunday will be a video. But yeah. I'm just falling behind with content, falling behind with YouTube. Oh, there's a building that doesn't show up now. Very fast approaching to Ivy Bridge. We're now approaching Ivy Bridge. Change here for literally nothing. And there's approach missing. So did you say going live at some point potentially?
Not today, no, but no, this week probably. Because I haven't been live in ages. Extreme.
I haven't posted a video in ages, have I? Good God, it's now been 3 weeks. Sorry to anyone who actually cares about this channel. Why would anyone? But yeah, I'm trying on content. I don't know a lot of it. In fact, let's have a look. Is there anything that will spring at me that I need to do for tomorrow? No. Lovely. I might have time tomorrow to do something. I'm taking an hour off tomorrow because, well, I've not got any work to do for a start. So I'll take it off and make myself useful in other means. Really catch up a bit of editing. First station we're stopping at properly. Oh. Perfect. Oscar, would you say that's a perfect stop?
Let me have a look. Wait a second. Is it a perfect stop? Pretty much say so. Can't get much better than that, to be honest.
Yeah, obviously
I just want to like.
So ideal would be markers in line here, but that ain't too bad, is it? Probably best we've done yet tonight. Or it is the best we've done tonight. Lovely, doors are opening. Next and final stop, Plymouth, where we'll end off the evening. It'll be below 3 hours, I know it will be. At this point it's nearly 10:15. I'll have an hour back tomorrow. And yeah. Just trying to really starting off, isn't it? What do you say, Oscar? Would you call this channel Pretty Dead?
Don't really know. Deep stats. Depends on the tallest warrant.
Anyway, lovely job there. Good to see a permanent way on the blocks. Bit of chat renewal, it seems. Still accelerating. Didn't realise it was down here. I know this route just fine. OT miles an hour. Good job, Blue. So it's not trunking as well. Shame the intro light not operational. So now it's 10 driving skills. But yeah, I don't know. Let's run down to Plymouth and then I won't even put this in there. It's nearly 20 past 10. It's a Wednesday. I've been up since 6. And I'm hoping tomorrow to get, you know, video 3. That's what I want to do. You know, get the SDR out. It's been 2 weeks. What do you think, Oscar? Do you think 2 weeks is too late?
No, probably not. 2 weeks is alright.
Guess what? This channel's not going to do well, is it? Really?
Don't really know. To see. Oh, where's my remote? Oh no. You know you've been awake too long when power off for your TV comes on.
It's pressing D, not E. ZSD. Yeah, lovely Hamilton Bank. Oscar, you've driven them banks, haven't you? And trained some.
I have, and it's freaking annoying.
What would you say is your favourite?
None of them. They're a nightmare. It's like,
Rude.
yeah, well they are.
What about Licky or Shab?
Licky or shout incline. Licky every day.
Well, you like Licky over the Devon Banks? Even though that's an even worse bank to drive.
I know, but it's funny when it goes wrong. She's a lot of the time, because I never make it up there in one piece.
Wasn't on stream that one time.
Yeah, it was. It was in the 66 stream. I had like 100 wagons, and I decided to like do some stupid thing, and it didn't work. Surprisingly, you would have guessed. But yeah.
Yeah, wasn't it like 4 locos?
I think it was like 3. That was a good stream actually, that one with the 66 one. I don't know. You were in that. You came halfway through, I remember. We've only done 3 streams in total, which was 66, and then we did a run in cross country to Newcastle, and we did the EWS 37s.
Yep, you have to drop back and collect another few. And then drop back again. Pick up another set. It was literally a conga line. I'm just watching it now in background. That was a great stream.
It wasn't. It's one of, well, it's not fast and yeah, I enjoy it.
Definitely. It's definitely the best stream I've been a part of.
Yeah, I'll have to do a few Christmas ones.
We might be doomed here. Were we, Oscar? Were we doomed?
Yes.
102 views. That was a fun stream. So what's the best stream you've ever been a part of?
Stream 100.
It was a
Remind
classic.
me what we did.
We did Roblox, we did F1, I think you did Euro Truck Sim and Train Simulator. I think that was the order. Well, that was the order. But that was a good stream because that was like 4 hours long.
I'll find
Let me
it.
find it. Oh, I'm not on live streams. I'm on this oldest.
We're on 324 at the moment.
It was a while ago. How long ago was Stream 100? Here it is 100. 2 years ago. 2 years ago.
I've only got the 237, which was
Fine.
last year's Christmas special.
Friday the 6th of October, 2023.
My God.
4 hours 19 minutes.
Where's stream
So
200? There's stream 200.
You started off with your truck sim and then you went over to F1. And then you went over. Oh, you tried to do Roblox, but it didn't work. So you just went to Oh, you went over to TSC and you did a bit of. Oh, you did a HST, but it had like every different livery of coach.
Yes. I think.
Uh,
A reference. A reference to Dolly Parton. A coat of many colours. Have you ever listened to that, Oscar?
Don't think I might have had it. There's so many songs and things.
Playing various games. I remember this. I did the announcement for it. It's the first announcement I did. You guessed in this one, were you?
Most of it, yeah.
My God, it shows some memory, doesn't it?
Yep.
You're a June Max. Four hours 19. We have beaten that. I can't remember what it was. Can I filter by stream length? No. I'll find it. Yeah, so streams are going like nearly weekly. Which is an issue. This is what I thought was going to happen like spring last year, but it didn't. Turns out I had way more time on my hands than I thought. Wow. So, yeah, anyways. We did. I think it was what, a few every week, wasn't it? Something like that.
Something like that, yeah.
I remember, I think the longest one is the MTU review stream. Is I like doing review streams over review videos. I prefer that. Is it just me, Oscar? Like, what would you say for you? Like review stream or review video?
Well, I have done both for the 66 volume 2 pack. I did actually I enjoyed the stream, but I did also quite enjoy the videos. I don't really know.
I'm dreading the video. Because it's just got mostly me. I think you were as well, Oscar, like tripping over our words. I think it would be better if... Would you record the volume in? The voiceover? Is it Audacity?
No, it's just OBS.
No. Because me, I've obviously done mine in all in OBS in one go. Which, yeah. Got to go past the depot where these will see out their lives in the UK. There. I presume. I hope it's not by road. I'd be devastated if it's by road. It'll be moved presumably to Yarmouth and then sent across the pond down to Mexico. It will be a shame to see 93, 198, 187, 188, basically all of them going. Oscar, you know that I'm saying? You never know how much you miss something until it's gone. You ever had that before?
I've had it too many times.
I'd say the Pacers were a good example. Obviously, everyone slandered them. Slandered the hell out of them. Ooh, awful trains. Get them gone. Ugh. Then when they're gone, you know what? It feels really empty without Pacers. You know. I think it's just one of them things. People don't know how much they appreciate things until you don't see them anymore. Now, HSTs, I've not really been bashing them too much. But this weekend, I want to go down to Plymouth. I want to film them as much as I bloody well can. And on the last day, unfortunately, can't get the day off, which is annoying. But after the day is done, I intend on going down to Plymouth. I will be there for the last one. I've got to be, haven't I? Really? When you say so, Oscar? I've got to be there for the last one. These are the trains I've grown up with. HSTs, there's 2+8s, there's 2+4s. But yeah, an important question. Will the IETs have the same or a similar legacy when they get withdrawn? What do you think?
That depends if people are willing to put the same legacy on it, because the legacy is given by the people. But if people are going to be don't want to, then they won't. I think it depends if people are willing to do that, or will people still, if they do end up surviving 40 years and actually end up doing a good job, will people still be stubborn and still remember the first few years of service? I don't know. But we'll have to see.
Like, personally, I don't know. People didn't like the HSTs to begin with. Oh, that should be 5 mile per hour over here. sorry, bit of context. There's a cracked bow on Lipson at the moment. 5 mile per hour ESR on the down only. Still not been fixed, by the way. So, West Region efficiency. But, you know, people said, oh, we don't like HSTs. You know, they're replacing proper trains, you know. 50s, Westerns, warships. No, yes, that's true. And then look at them now. Look how old they're remembered. You know, I think love them or hate them, whichever one you are, it'll be a sad day to see them go. Because at the end of the day, bear in mind, these are a stopgap. The ATP, meant to last 10 years at most. Look at them, 50 years old this year. Oscar showed on Oscar.
Yeah. Impressive. This seems to have a current step.
Yeah. Personally, I don't think IETs will have a good legacy. But they have a chance to have a similar, in some way, legacy, you know. HSTs had teething issues as well when they came into service. I think the Valent was unreliable, you know, frequently in and out of service. IET is a bit like that. You know. I don't know. Time will tell, won't it?
It sure will.
At the moment, though, I'll still have an HST any day. And wouldn't you agree? However much a sim tries to replicate reality, it will never beat reality itself, will you? You know.
Wow, just the super class 47 exists in reality.
No.
That is something.
You know. Like these floors, right? Do the floors are pretty solid to you in here?
I can't see, but I'd assume the answer is no.
You know they look quite solid. But in real life, I can tell you, they're quite spongy floors. When you step on them, they've got padding in the flooring. They are nice trains. And yeah, I think mostly time's just caught up with them, hasn't it?
Yeah.
You know what's the saying? Time is a fickle mistress, isn't it? What do they say? Let me search up. Yeah. Time is a fickle mistress. You know, time is unpredictable, uncontrollable. So things pass too quickly, too slowly. Great joy, great anxiety. But yeah. So would you say it's about time for the HSTs, or do you think they could have gone a lot further?
Could they gone on? Well, it depends. If you really wanted to, they could have gone for another 50 years if you wanted them to, but companies don't want that, so...
Yeah, I mean, if you look at their engines, the engines are Euro 6 compliant. Basically, you know you, Les. That thing in London no one likes.
Yep.
To not have to pay the charge, you can either have an electric vehicle or a Euro 6 compliant engine. And fun enough, guess what has a Euro 6 engine? HSTs. So HSTs really could go for so much longer. Why is that still there? Or broken? Anyways, I think we'll leave it here tonight. We made it to Plymouth, actually. Let's not hold the passengers hostage. Yorkie train spotter, Mason, good evening, how you doing? Just gonna get rid of that swearing. Not on this channel. Okay, admittedly I do occasionally swear. Here's into the outro. Well, that was fun. Apart from mediocre stream, crashed twice on us due to OOMing. Well done, Train Sim. How much memory's being used? 82%. Firefox has taken most of it. There. 31 miles. Newton to Plymouth. Not bad, is it? Anyways, next stream 325. No, we're not doing Raw Mail. I don't know what we're gonna do. I'll think of something. Anyways. Let's just get a search done. So I can do at least one set of info cards for tomorrow. Because I want to edit I want to edit tomorrow. This video's so late. It'll be on day 2 of SDR. That'll get done. I do badly need storage on my phone because it's on. Let's have a look. Not a lot. 6.4 gigabytes free. So, yes. Does need a storage clear out. It's 1 degree. Feels like -3. Snow? Hang on. Snow around 11:30. You what? Snow possible after 5. Okay. You're joking. It's Bovey. That completely avoids Newton. Fair bit of heavy snow over Aberdeen. And then rain. Ireland, it's got some. South Wales got a fair bit. Fairly cold. Lovely jubbly. Oscar, have you had any snow up there yet?
Nope, none. I don't know how. It feels like it should be like some sort of blizzard. It's that cold.
I'll have a look at your local, which I won't say. The scale goes down to -51. You what? -1. Lovely. Feels like -6. I really
Yeah,
don't.
it should.
Yeah, the snow's way past you. Starting at Norwich, Grimsby. Oh no. Ooh. It's Donny, that's it. Is Plymouth getting anything? There's a Plymouth in Minnesota. Yeah, Plymouth's getting quite bad snow. Gets hit by snow 3 times overnight. A bit of snow in Germany at the moment as well. Northern Russia. A bit over Canada as well. Yeah, Canada get a fair bit. Around Alaska as well. Not a lot here though. It will get close though. It's not a lot of wind. It might be enough. It could happen, couldn't it? You never know.
Yeah, it can happen.
Anything? Yeah. Everything is awesome. Yeah, anything can happen. You just kind of have to hope. Anyways, should we get on with the outro?
Yes, I think we should.
Who wants to do it tonight?
I'll let you do it.
Oh god. Right. In the description down below, there's a link to 4 Discord servers. A new one, the old one, Oscar server, and Henry server. Feel free to join any of the 4. However, please note, you need to be 13 or above to join as per Discord's terms of service. Also, if any of the links don't work, please do mention it in the comments and I'll fix that as soon as I'm able to. There's another one on the channel page expired, which brought to my attention, and that has now been fixed. If any of them don't work down below, let me know in the comments. I'll fix that. It's greatly appreciated. You feel free to like and subscribe as well. Feel free to like, to tell me if you like what we do here, and subscribe so you don't miss the stream or video. And help this channel towards its very unlikely goal of 550 subs at the end of the year. I don't think it's happening, realistically. We're, what, 15 off? It just won't happen. Guarantee it. I need quite a few big hitters in the next month. No, it won't happen. Anyways, anything to add, Oscar?
No, not really. Just like, subscribe, and whatnot. Yeah.
Also, I haven't put in Oscar in the description, nor Max. I would put Henry in. He wasn't here for very long. Max, what's that I can hear? Checking the radar. What's that? Hang on. Really? It's a 777. No, it's got a special livery though. Even their ambulance are out. Boeing 737 MAX 8, Ryanair, and another 737-8, not a MAX 8. Going to Dublin. The MAX 8's going to Newcastle. Ooh, 7879 on the way. Airbus A320-2, Tenerife to Bristol. Easy Y19WP. Is your Earth and Tide Oscar?
No, not really.
As all. Probably tomorrow. I'll add the channels in the description if I remember. Yeah, I've not got anything to add. I just want to get on these info cards and just get, at least Saturday done. So Saturday can go out. Not that anyone will watch it. I doubt it. Why would any of you really watch it? It's 2 weeks late. Anyways, on that note, thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. And hope to see you next stream or video. Cool? Hope to see you there. Cheerio.
Bye bye.